Hey guys, I am Gambit017 and welcome back to Rimworld. Sorry, I was for a second. It's been a while since we've been in Rimworld. I was playing the modded playthrough and it kind of derailed when everything else derailed with my channel and trying to get videos out and all that fun stuff. Everything kind of went by the wayside, and Rimworld was one of those things I just kind of not ignored, but wasn't as concerned with. However, that changes today as Alpha 13 just came out. Well, I say just came out. It's been out for probably a good 13 hours now. But unfortunately, work calls, so I have to work. So I'm just now getting home to actually play. So what we're going to do is we're going to show off some of the newer stuff and try to see what happens. Again, if you want to see I don't want to say better, but yeah, Yeti stuff is better than mine. Yeti's already got 3 episodes out. I have not watched them yet as of record time, so I plan to tomorrow. But go watch his stuff too. That's my plug for Yeti for today. Anyway, we're going to create a new colony. I do already have a world created in this. I was messing around before I left for work just to make sure the game worked. There was no bugs, nothing that popped up on me. We're going to go with Cassandra. We're going to go base builder just because we want to kind of get things rolling, get an actual colony going. You see everything still loads from the last builds, the last one being 12.9. Fact Media was the name of my planet here. And you see it's a nice little planet. So a couple of new biomes. One of them is the Extreme Desert. I am not going to be doing an Extreme Desert run. I'm thinking about doing Arid Shrubland. I like my mountains. Mountainous. 65 to 85. Average temperature 76. Limestone and granite. I think we're going to go down here, guys. There's ocean down there. Yeah, arid shrubland or doing no arid shrubland. I like the arid shrubland. Getting some farming, but not much. Kind of have to do some of that. In advanced, we're going to go with 300 cells. Permadeath mode. That's something new. In permadeath, you only get 1 save file, and you can only save when quitting the game. You cannot reload the game to fix mistakes, and when the colony dies, that's it. This is the way Rimworld was meant to be played, with every dramatic turn, whether tragic or hopeful, played out to full impact. Basically, in XCOM terms, this is Iron Man. It's not listed as Iron Man, but it's Iron Man mode, straight up. After I do a run through originally here, I might take one through in Iron Man. I don't like doing it, especially with Let's Plays, because God forbid a save file gets corrupted or something screws up. The kids have been known to try to get on my computer and mess with files. I would lose the file. So that's why I don't like playing that. But yeah, it's good to see it's an option now. So, alright, so now, a couple new things. First off, we can see health on the main screen, which is huge, so nice. And in relations, we get into relations a little bit more. You are old as all heck. Let's see, are we going to keep anybody? You are young, you're a careful shooter, you're nervous, so you break easier, but you're a hard worker. You're a low-wage worker. Okay, but no health injuries, no relations. You're a female. I like you. That kind of, yeah, but I can deal with that. You're a good cook, you're a good researcher, you're decent at growing. So, yeah, I think we're keeping you. Matthew the Vet, you're 18. That's fine. You are a heat-tolerant, hard worker, pessimist. So basically just like nervous and pessimist. But I think I like you. No health issues, no relations. We're keeping you. You're only 18. So you two, definitely keeping. You, I'm going to get randomized a couple times. You can't social, you can't art. How do you guys are social? 2 and 8. So I got a social. Okay, that's fine. Can't art, can't craft, can't cook. So you can medicine. Ooh. You can grow. Very nice. You can mine, you can research. You're a green thumb. You're industrious. 55. Little old. I have to worry about you possibly growing frail on me pretty fast, but I like the starting the mining, especially considering these two don't mine at all. You can mine and then help grow. So I think we'll go with these three. So, no relations, no health issues across the board. We're set. Let's see what happens. As typical, our usual intro screen coming up here in a second. There it goes. So you awaken a crowd sleep sarcophagi with the sounds of sirens ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ships tear apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. Roll credits. As you see the starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Same, different day. Ooh, rhinos. Right off the bat, rhinos. Alright, let's take a look at our map here. Decent size. I like the shrubland. Shrubland. Some boomalopes up here. Lots of geothermals I'm noticing. Four off screen there. So there's some more over here. 5, 6, 7. Look at that. Ton of geothermal power. Okay, so power is not going to be an issue once I get there. Got rhinoceroses off the bat. Just a couple boom rats lying around. Ooh, the boom rats got an upgrade on their color. They're no longer red. They kind of like the boomalopes, just smaller versions of them. Some buffalo up there. Alpaca. I saw some boomalopes. There they are. Boomalopes. Alright. Don't really have a really... Okay, take that back. Here's our big mountain range. Whoo! That goes down deep. It's a good thing. I think this is going to be our starting area. I don't like it too much. I'd love to start more up here with the good growing zone. But that's too exposed for my taste. The elephants. Look at that. I might go hunting. Yeah, it's just too exposed for my taste. I think I want to... I like my burrowing tactics. If I go over here, I don't have much protection from the line there. Even though it's a kind of a nice little inlet here. However, if I go here, I'm farther away from a geothermal. But I've got the sand area here. I can put some solar panels up and possibly a wind turbine. And create some alternative fuel that way for a little while. So, first things first, let's unforbid all the lovely fun stuff. Because you know how I do, we haul everything that we can right at the very beginning, get as much of it over to our stockpiles as we can. This is one of the new things. This is a ship chunk. It's just a chunk of Staysaft. Give you a description to yields useful steel and components. Components is a new, I don't want to say feature, but basically your mechanical stuff needs components in order to work. You can no longer just kind of randomly cobble together out of steel auto door and expect it to work. It needs some kind of mechanical component, which is the components. So, which is cool. I played around with it a little bit. A couple other things, and you'll see me almost literally right off the bat here have a growing zone for trees over here. There's some new alternative fuel things that can be done with that. So I think we're going to go here. I think I like the way here. I've got some compatible machinery, which will give me components there. I have some other just kind of inlays here. There's like a little gap there. I can mine that out, make that an entrance. I think this is more defendable up here. So we're going to stockpile in the desert area here. Just Allow all. Very low priority. We are going to set up a growing zone immediately. You are going to do strawberries. You are going to delete. You are going to delete. You are going to delete. And then, as I said, over here, I'm going to have a pretty big stockpile for trees. And some components just kind of lying around. Alright, that being done, set our... I forgot I had 2 decent doctors. So you can 2, you can 1. Bed rest is something new. Basically, you can read it here. Resting in bed to recuperate from non-immediately life-threatening medical problems. Kind of reminds me of the whole patient thing where they used to, like, you know, you got a scratch on your arm, you went to the medical bed. That reminds me of the same basic concept there. You can handle, you're going to cook. You will be my hunter when I get to that point. You will grow. You will grow. You will mine. You guys are miners as well. Not worried about smithing. Not worried about art. Not worried about crafting right now. Alright. So, who's my best constructor? 2, 4, 0. Suppy, you're going to kind of be my end-all be-all here of doing everything for the most part right off the bat. Alright. Do I get an animal with me? Ooh, I get Poker the cat. Cats are a new animal, which are nice. And we'll go over them too a little later. Furniture, sleeping spots. Let's stick one there, one there. One there, and then animal sleeping spot there. And I want to mine out there, see what's that. And we'll go from there as we come in for landing on top of the rhinos. Alright, there's our kitty cat. She is bonded to Toon. Great, she's bonded to the old guy. Trainable intelligence, none. Not to mean she's not smart, she just can't be trained. Typical cat. She's doing well. Alright. Let's see. Shooting 5, shooting 9, shooting 1. You get the knife, you get the pistol, you get the survival rifle. There we go. And we're off. Who mines? Everybody does. Toon's the best at it. Toon, I would like you to come mine that right off the bat, please. I know it's not a priority to you guys, but... Oh. The auto thing decided, hey, nope. Do that instead. Let's see what kind of area is back here. That's it. Okay. That actually works out, though, for my entrance. I'm okay with that. So we'll go ahead and start kind of working on plans here. Because I know they're going to be busy hauling for a little while, so we have the time. So, what we'll do is a 5-wide hallway into this area. So I'll have a 3-wide spot there for my coolers. We'll leave it out where we can expand there at some point. There we go. And then this can be my cook area. then this could be my dining area. There we go. I get to some plans right off the bat. Go ahead and set up for the inevitable additional people coming in. That gets us a pretty good starting point there. We're doing a decent job of getting stuff planted. I got a huge growing area, which could be bad, but I really need mining done. So, I want you to stay close. I want you to mine, haul and mine. You are hauling, and then pretty much mining. So I need to get that stuff mined out pretty dang quickly. Alright, a couple things got added. First off is our social tab. You're bonded with Poker, and you've got a pretty good opinion of both Matthew and Suppy. You can basically form a bond with other people, you can have opinions of them, stuff like that. So, then there's the reaction stuff. You can have them where they flee when they're not drafted, they ignore, or they fight. And actually for right now, I think I'm going to set all three of them to fight. So basically, if they're confronted with an issue, a problem, then they fight for it. They can do that from the assign screen as well. Factions. Let's see. We've got 3 pirate bands, a tribe, and an outlander town. And everybody hates us. The only one who doesn't want to attack us is the outlander town. Great. Okay. So. Research has changed too. There's now tiers of research, and I can't go ahead and start on it until it's done. Basically, the first tier research is kind of the cheap stuff, and then eventually you'll have to research better researching. I don't see it on here yet, but I know it's there. So a research bench. It's kind of going to be one of the first things we want to set up. Matter of fact, I'm going to mine out a little area for it right over here. Because we need that. So tune. Like, Miss Kitty, whatever you do, don't go after the boom rats, because I really don't want you to have to die because you decided to attack a boom rat instead of like an iguana. Go after an iguana. Alright, there we go. That should take care of... There we go. A couple other things. Fueled stove. We have the electric stove, which is what we used to use. The fueled stove can actually be powered by wood. So I don't have to worry about, at least not right off the bat, having power, electric stuff. Same with, there's something else that can be done with that. So I can't remember what it is. Also. Oh, there's a fuel generator. So if I wanted to make get power, I can do this. And it's run by wood. So, a couple of new things there. There's a marriage spot. There's a party spot. Those are some of the new stuff. Nothing really new joy-wise. Just same stuff, different day. And then temperature-wise, you still got your campfires, your heaters, your cores, your vents, all that fun stuff. So there's some new, some old. So we'll see how it goes. We're gonna try to muddle through it here.